Hello. So sterling ended last week on a firmer note. Burnham eased the political risk before solid UK retail sales and softer US data all helped it perform perhaps better than the underlying economy deserves. It's Monday the 27th. I'm FxPlew and this is the market brief. So UK retail sales rose 1% year on year in June. Forecast for a 0.3% fall failed to factor in one of the hottest Junes on record, which encouraged consumers to buy air conditioning, fans and new summer clothes. And internet sales were the highest seen since April 2021. Burnham's arrival has given consumer sentiment a bit of a lift as well, but any such resilience may not last, with real incomes being squeezed and energy prices climbing once again. Business sentiment is not so cheerful though. PMI input prices posted the biggest monthly jump since records began way back in 1998. That index hit the highest level since the double-digit inflation days of late 2022. These surveys, helped by Burnham's mention of fiscal flexibility, have helped push government borrowing costs to new highs, and the market is now pricing in 2 rate hikes this year with the possibility of a third. Over in the US, the Fed meeting starts tomorrow. This will be the second meeting with Warsh in the hot seat, and the market has already largely given up on any hope for some forward guidance. Wider expectation is for him to announce the vote and then leave us to draw our own conclusions. June inflation data came in below forecast and labour market figures were softer than expected, so the base case expectation is for no change in monetary policy, and the Fed is still pretty split over whether or not they'll hike this year. The World Bank has been on. They have warned that further Middle East escalation could ultimately cut global growth in half to 1.3%, where the cluster of risks is fairly concentrated on Iran, oil, fragile public finances and AI market leverage. So we've seen several institutions moving their theoretical risk to a heightened probability of a global economic shock. It's certainly becoming harder to dismiss. In the markets, cable kicks off the new week higher with sterling around 133.60 against the dollar. We are around the 117 mark against the euro, and euro dollar is around 114.15 on the open this morning. That's it from me. Have a great day.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FxPlew.